It's the Johnny B Show on 102.5 The Bone.
Real quick, I have my guy from BucsReport.com on line 3. Let's go to Rick. My man Rick, what's up, buddy?
Hey, brother, how you doing?
There he is, my new teammate, Rick Hughes. You can find him on BucsReport.com. He is like the backbone of BucsReport.com, and now their new kid on the block. I'm no Larry the Cable Guy, but I will be airing my show this weekend for the first time on BucsReport.com. It is called Out of Bounds with Johnny B. It is a Buccaneer streaming show that will probably ruin my chances of ever getting credentials with the Bucs, but I will try. I will try to make people proud, Rick.
Well, can I call you Dan?
Yeah, dude. Now I want.
It's tough to follow that.
Yeah, I want to get an alter ego now. That way, when Frank, he could tell people in like 10 years, like, yeah, you know of Flippy the Fatty, and they'll go, yeah, and he goes, I knew him when his name was Johnny B, and they'll go, what? And then they'll go, man, I want to meet Flippy, and he's like, you mean Johnny? And they're like, yeah, Johnny.
Yeah.
So stupid. Awesome. Well, Rick, I'm so stoked about Saturday night. Saturday night will be the first Out of Bounds with Johnny B, and of course you're gonna have a hard time keeping me from popping in on all the other shows on BucsReport.com.
Well, that's going to be awesome. I mean, I'm excited to have you there. It's the kind of thing where, I mean, it's a different perspective. It's fresh personality. It's a lot of something that, I think you fit into the family when you're there. You know your stuff. I can tell you that. You know your stuff. And it's one thing when people come in and, want to talk Bucs, but they don't really know. And it's fun talking to you. I wasn't sure. I'll tell you the truth. First time I spoke to you, I was not sure what to expect. I was, okay, nighttime radio guy, all right, comedian thing on the side. He does all this. How much does he really know Bucs ball? And oh my God, yeah, man. I mean, you know it as you know it as well as any of the rest of us do. I mean, it's pretty. Your show's gonna be good. It's one thing to just have a show, but I mean, I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, me too. Like I've been all day today. All I did was prep for this show on Saturday. Of course, I prep for this show tonight, but Wednesday nights are pretty easy. I mean, it takes about 3 minutes to prep our show for tonight. But I'm going over benchmark ideas for this Out of Bounds show. I'm really excited about it, and we got it in time right before the draft next week, which is really cool too. Now, I mean, and it's going to be so hard to find an interesting take on the Bucs draft, really, because it's the first time in the history of the team that they don't really have some sort of need that they have to go out and grab. Like last year, obviously they needed a right tackle. They went out and got the best right tackle that they could. They did a great job. But this year it's like, what the hell do we need? So they're going to be drafting for depth. So we're going to have to find an interesting angle on this. And that, to me, that's more fun because I got to do a little work.
Yeah. Well, to me, the fun angle on this is Jason Light is a complete wild card. I have no idea what to expect from the guy. I mean, I'd be thrilled if they trade down, but I have no idea what they're going to do. I mean, if they packaged, I don't know, Rojo, O.J. Howard, and their number 32 pick and moved up, what would they get? I mean, the chances of them doing that, I think, are big because, I mean, when I think about it, you're not going to get a starter out of this draft, most likely. I mean, you are drafting down, you said. And so why trade up? I mean, I guess the only way around that would be, I mean, if you get Najee Harris, maybe he could end up by the end of the year being a starter. But what position are you going to grab somebody and say, yep, there's our starter? I mean, it's just. Yeah.
Here was my I had like a mini epiphany earlier today, and I thought, what are the chances? And you never know with Jason Light, but here's something I would like to see. Not that I don't love Ronald Jones Jr. I love Rojo, But could you imagine a team that really needs a starting running back, and you could somehow get a couple of picks for him, like a second
Right.
and a fourth, and then you draft the kid out of Alabama, or you draft Etienne from Clemson. Now you got Fournette, you just signed Bernard, you still got Vaughn, and then you get a really dynamic rookie, and you got 2 more picks to fortify your O-line and your special teams. That, to me, would be an exciting move by Jason Light.
No, I'm excited about exactly that. I hope they trade down. And I mean, I just think there are so many options. There are so many directions to go in that I just have no idea what to expect. I mean,
absolutely.
It's fun. I've never been more baffled going into a draft about, I mean, what in the world? It is completely roll the dice. I don't know what's about to happen.
I know. Talking to Rick from BucsReport.com. Guys, go ahead and if you haven't bookmarked that website, go ahead and do it, because I am now officially a member of BucsReport.com. So I want you guys to not only watch my show live streaming, but all the shows are outstanding on there. I've been a fan for a long time. So get in there and lock it in. And follow all the social media and everything, too, so that you know when the shows are coming and everything else. What's the best way, Rick, for people to find everybody's social media handles and everything else?
Well, everybody's different. It's funny because some of the guys they're not even that active on social media, which I think is funny. I think most of the people are more active on Facebook, a couple Twitter. But the best thing is to just tune into the shows. And everybody pretty much shares it at that point. And if they want to, I'll make a point of Friday night. I'll make a point of getting everybody's handle up there on the show, and then we'll make sure I collect all that, put it all up on the screen, and everybody will have a chance to do a screen capture. And
well, I'm going to influence everybody now, since you have a member of the media that also acts like a 14-year-old girl when it comes to social media. I'm going to make sure everybody has their stuff on point. I'll be like, come on, guys, we got to promote. Let's go. We're going to gram it. We'll get it going. So, Rick, we got to move on, man. I will talk to you ASAP, probably tomorrow, man. Thank you for everything, bud.
Sounds awesome, man. Thanks for having me on.
You're the man, Rick. All right, there you go. Rick Hughes, BucsReport.com.